Well, good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to this magnificent Barony Hall on this special day, a day of celebration for you and our graduates and your families, friends, and supporters. Thank you for that. We'll need you later. We are delighted to be joined here today for this ceremony by people from across Scotland, the UK, and indeed the world, on what is one of the most important and indeed enjoyable days in the university calendar. In a short while, each of our graduates will be invited to come up onto the stage where I will cap them, thereby conferring them with their degree. This is an ancient public and symbolic rite of passage and a mark of achievement, a proud tradition stretching back to the Enlightenment when Strathclyde was founded. Upon being capped, our graduates will become graduates of this great university. Once I've awarded all the degrees, I will then take the opportunity to tell you a little more about our university, our heritage, and the role that we're playing in the world today. Once the ceremony is finished, you're invited to join us for refreshments at the reception in our Learning and Teaching building just up the hill. But before we begin, let me say to you, please savor this moment. And to the families, friends, and supporters gathered here, do not hold back in showing your appreciation for our graduates, and do enjoy this ceremony, which I now declare formally open. Let me now introduce Professor Susan Haug to present our graduates.
My Lord and Chancellor, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for research in the Department of Accounting and Finance, Atamet Chitirafat. Dan Sway. For research in the Hunter Centre for Entrepreneurship, Saeed Hassan Navid. Duduzil Rance. For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, Swen William De Silva. Vongsathon Intavishyan. Srivitsa Kajiria. Azam Aslam Patel. AJ Rena. Riddhi Ranka. Utaya Prakash Salandiaman Ravi. Sadi Siadev. Tianxiang Yang. In Finance and Management, Carol Clifford Abreu. Mahmoud Mamdou Bihiria. Visitsak Buntong. Jad Lazrak. Merlin Stephen Menezes. Alistair Wood. Lai Zhang. In financial technology, Ahmed Bahir Yahya Ayub. Andrea Karagia. Mohammed Yassin El Idrissi. Talia Fatima. Amara Imran. Deheo Liu. Siddhi Jagdish Maheshwari. Michael Werner Mapidi. Shweta Suresh Patel. Aditi Sinha. Tran Min Hugh. Yu Jin Han. In international accounting and finance, Siddharth Dattatreya Bis. Trung Hu Huang. Shruti Ramaswamy. He Zhao. In international banking and finance, Lei Ngoc Huang. Anshuman Singh. In investment and finance, Kamal Pankaj Agrawal. Manan Arora. Luke Barclough. Gregor Bryden. Kuan Che Chen. Lin Lan Chen. Matthew Edward Godridge. Yi Chun Gong Gu. Leander Ingham Yertvik. Blair Douglas Hughes. Joshua Keane. Chen Li. Innes McMillan. Omer Imran Mohammed. T. Kim Thuy Nguyen. Michelle Leona Ryan Prabhakar. Logan Stewart. Ioannis Velis. In Sustainable Finance, Mohammed Mustafa Ahmed Shaheen. Gaurav Kumar Prashant Kumar Shinglot. Sarah Saboslai. In Entrepreneurship, Innovation and Technology, Justina Ya Atutwanwa Aman Kwa. Moseng Gods. Shubham Heda. Faiza Javid. Jean Clarice Jonathan. Momina Khan. Remedios Marencia. Chutatip Muyang Wong. Ramisha Mujahid. In Project Management and Innovation, Sri Harsha Akela. Jay Tatingang. Mohammed Mahmoud Abdu El Sharbatli. Rajendra Prasad Guram. James Larkin. Po Yu Veronica Poon. Masum Jitendra Shah. Warren Lee Smith. Deepak Bala Niraj Surada. In Social Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Catalina Lavados Menegilo. Caitlin Laura McNally. Fanny Carolina Nunez Soriano. Fatu Tal. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Finance, Balraj Johal. Qinshan Xu. In Finance and Marketing, Demi-Lee Sinfield. In Business Enterprise and Hospitality and Tourism Management, Yusra Juma Nasser. For the degree of Postgraduate Diploma in International Accounting and Finance, Qian Yu Yang. For the degree of Master of Science in Financial Technology, Joseph Okenesui Okpono.
Well, let me extend a warm welcome to you all once again on this special day, which marks the culmination of several years of hard work and dedication for our new graduates. First and foremost, I'd like you to join me in offering our heartfelt congratulations to our graduates of 2024 for their collective achievements and success with a round of applause. All of our graduates here today have shown great commitment, resilience, adaptability, and determination to arrive at this day. You, our graduates, are graduating in a special year for Strathclyde, our Diamond Jubilee anniversary year, marking 60 years since the award of the Royal Charter by the late Queen Elizabeth II, which conferred university status on our institution. Through this Royal Charter, what was then the Royal College of Science and Technology became the University of Strathclyde, the first university to be established in Scotland for almost 400 years and Britain's first technological university. For those of you graduating in the presence of your loved ones, this is a moment of great pride. Your family, friends, and supporters have undoubtedly played a crucial role in your journey. So let us take a moment to acknowledge and applaud them for the support they've given you. And likewise, our dedicated staff have worked tirelessly to provide you with an exceptional education and student experience, and your success reflects their commitment. Graduates, let's take a moment to show our gratitude and appreciation to them. Now, once this ceremony has concluded, we will leave the hall in an academic procession, signifying that you are now full members of the Strathclyde academic community, which numbers now more than 210,000 worldwide. As esteemed members of this community, you will join a long line of alumni who've gone on to excel in their chosen fields. This includes not only notable names such as physician, missionary, and explorer David Livingstone, television pioneer John Logie Baird, Lady Elish Angiolini, former Lord Advocate of Scotland, former leader of the Scottish Conservative Party, Baroness Annabel Goldie, and entrepreneur, philanthropist, and long-time supporter of Strathclyde, Sir Tom Hunter. But also individuals such as computer science graduate John Gianandrea, who now is the Vice President of Machine Learning and AI Strategy at Apple, and Dr. Pauline Burke, Head of Data Science, Siri Assistant, and Diction at Apple. Economics and Social History graduate and a generous donor to Strathclyde, Dr. Leslie Stretch, who's former President and CEO of software services company Medallia. Now, Strathclyde was founded way back in 1796 during the Scottish Enlightenment through the bequest of Professor John Anderson, who believed in knowledge for all the greater good, wishing to establish a place of useful learning. Now, we've remained faithful to this founding principle, which continues to guide us today as we strive to make a positive impact on society and the world. We're a research-intensive university committed to creating new knowledge and understanding to tackle the challenges of our times. And through our groundbreaking research, we are contributing to a better world. That's not just a self-aggrandizing claim. In the Research Excellence Framework 2021, UK government system for assessing research quality, almost 90% of Strathclyde research was assessed as world-leading or internationally excellent. Strathclyde also has the second highest impact quality profile in Scotland, demonstrating the effect our research has in their everyday lives in the real world. Our research and our impact are wide-ranging. Our scientists and researchers are leading the development of innovative technologies that will facilitate the transition from fossil fuels to clean, sustainable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and hydrogen, that will power our future world and tackle climate change. We're developing new drugs, using new digital manufacturing processes, which will provide cheaper, more effective treatments in the fight against cancer, kidney diseases, and inflammatory diseases, while also helping our health services evolve to face the challenges of health and social care in the changing demographics of the 21st century. And through our focus on entrepreneurial education, Strathclyde Inspire, we're helping students and staff to create new businesses with sustainability in mind, which are creating jobs and supporting economic growth. And we're leading the revitalisation of this part of the city, and that's through Glasgow City Innovation District, which is bringing companies, both large and small, here to work together with the university to create new ideas, new technologies, and solutions to a range of problems. It's across key research clusters: health tech, fintech, SG, industrial informatics, space, and quantum. And much of it is based within our Technology and Innovation Centre, which is just down the road. In the near future, we'll be creating another innovation centre named in honour of one of our most successful alumni, a businessman, Dr. Charles Huang, who donated £50 million to Strathclyde, an extremely generous gift and our largest ever, given in recognition of the role that this university played in his personal success. £30 million of this gift will be used to transform the former Students' Union building on John Street into a new key element of the university's Technology and Innovation Zone, allowing more businesses to co-locate with the university and improve productivity, develop world-class talent, research and technology, and accelerate inclusive economic growth. And the remainder of Charles' gift enabled us to create 2 professorial chairs in international entrepreneurship and in international innovation and business, along with the associated research assistants and PhD students, in honour of the late Professor Stephen Young, who was a pioneer in the field of marketing and who helped establish Strathclyde's Department of Marketing. But significantly, he was Dr. Huang's PhD supervisor and mentor when he was studying here. We're a major player in the second innovation district, the Advanced Manufacturing Innovation District Scotland, near Glasgow Airport, where we operate the National Manufacturing Institute Scotland facility, which is helping to grow Scotland's manufacturing capabilities as part of the 4th Industrial Revolution. It's an industry called 4.0. You'll see digitalisation, automation, artificial intelligence transform the sector and provide huge economic and employment opportunities. And we're partners too in Medicine's Manufacturing Innovation Centre, operated by CPI, which sits across the road from the NMIS. And earlier this year, they both opened a new digital process manufacturing centre in Irvine in North Ayrshire, which is offering training opportunities, cutting-edge digital demonstrators, and access to expert support on research and development. And Strathclyde also works to inform public policy on national economic strategy, education, productivity, and workplace strategies through our various research institutes. Through our Centre for Sustainable Development, our globally minded staff and students are working, co-creating solutions with our global partners across academia, civil society, and the public and private sectors to secure real-world impact and to tackle the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. In pursuing our vision, we understand the value of successfully working in partnership with business, government, and the third sector to make a difference. And we extend our global reach through academic partnerships with the likes of Stanford, NYU, MIT, Caltech, Tsinghua, Nanyang Technical University, and the National University of Singapore, to name a few. Earlier this year, we expanded our offering in the Middle East when we became the first UK university to establish a presence in Saudi Arabia, where we will deliver teaching in technology, engineering, science, business, and humanities as part of a movement in the country to expand the role of women in the fields of STEM, business, and in wider society. And in September, we opened a University of Strathclyde hub in Bahrain, where we've been delivering MBA teaching since 1995 with our strategic learning and teaching partners, S11 Educational, offering a range of programs across engineering, science, and business. And as a university, we're continually working to enhance the student experience, investing in our campus and student experience, as evidenced by our new Strathclyde sport and learning and teaching buildings, and investing in health and well-being services, always putting our students at the heart of everything we do. Just a few weeks ago, we were awarded the MLA Test Charter in recognition of our work to tackle gender-based violence, wherever it may occur, by raising awareness through our teaching and research and by ensuring our campuses are safe. Our progress and efforts in all of these areas have been greatly recognised in recent years with a host of awards. In 2019, we became the only university to win the Times Higher Education UK University of the Year twice, having first won in 2012. We've also been named Business School of the Year, Workplace of the Year, and Research Project of the Year in recent years. Strathclyde has also been shortlisted in the Times Higher Education Awards 2024 in the Business School of the Year category, with winners to be announced later this month. Last September, Strathclyde was named Scottish University of the Year 2024 and runner-up as UK University of the Year in the inaugural Daily Mail University League tables, in which we retained our 8th place ranking in the 2025 tables to come. Alistair McCall, who compiled the rankings and previously was responsible for the Sunday Times Good University Guide and League table, described Strathclyde as the epitome of a progressive 21st century university, seeking to shape and change society for the better through the pursuit of educational excellence and social change, and still a place of useful learning, just as it set out to be more than 200 years ago. Furthermore, last June, Strathclyde was named European Entrepreneurial University of the Year at the EEE Awards, and earlier this year, we collected our 4th Queen's Anniversary Prize, our 4th, in recognition of our research, innovation, and entrepreneurialism in photonics, the science of light. These awards reflect the quality and breadth of activities in our university across all faculties. And about this faculty, some of the highlights from this faculty include the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor report from the Hunter Centre, which found that women are starting and running new businesses at virtually the same rate as men for the first time, while 1 in 5 entrepreneurs are non-white, according to a new analysis of entrepreneurship activity in Scotland. They found that 8.6% of working-age women were actively engaged in setting up a business or already running an enterprise in 2023, slightly lower than men at 9.8%, but not a statistically significant difference. The Department of Accounting Finance is a partner in Financial Regulation Innovation Lab, one of 11 projects sharing £100 million from the UK government's Levelling Up Fund for Glasgow City Region Innovation Accelerator Programme, led by Innovate UK on behalf of UK Research and Innovation. The initiative will champion the frontier of financial regulation and harness cutting-edge technologies to help create jobs and business opportunities while also unlocking the potential of future talent. Now, these examples are just a small sample of the wide-ranging activity and successes from our university of the last year. And it's upon these past achievements that we'll build our future and achieve the goals and ambitions we've set for ourselves in the next 5 years or so in our strategic plan, Strathclyde 2030, launched earlier this year. Today is a day to look forward to the beginning of a new chapter in your lives, where you will take knowledge and skills you've acquired during your time here to pursue and realise your aspirations. And as you forge your new career, the university's values of being people-oriented, innovative, collaborative, ambitious and bold will stand you in good stead. In recent years, the world has been shaken by coronavirus pandemic, cost of living crisis, armed conflicts around the globe, and they continue to create uncertainties. And of course, we must tackle our biggest challenge of all, the climate emergency. These challenges demand solutions, and as graduates of Strathclyde and future leaders of our society, you have a responsibility to use your talents and your education to make a positive impact in the world. Now, whether you go into pursue careers in business, science, engineering, politics, or any other field, remember that you have the power to effect change, to inspire others, and to shape the course of history. But with power comes responsibility. And I urge you never to lose sight of the values that have guided you thus far. Integrity, humility, empathy. These are the qualities that will set you apart as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. And as you step out into the world, you carry with you the knowledge and skills you've acquired during your time at this esteemed institution. But more than that, you carry the spirit of Strathclyde, a spirit of innovation, collaboration and excellence. Strathclyde is also an institution where freedom of thought is encouraged and valued, an institution exemplified by tolerance and inclusivity. And we hope you'll continue to demonstrate Strathclyde's socially progressive values and ethos of tolerance, pluralism, and a desire to make a positive difference. I'm actually confident you'll do this, because you go out into the world equipped with that most valuable asset, knowledge. The Strathclyde degree that you now hold in your hands is your passport to success as you rise to meet the challenges ahead. And as you embark on this new chapter of your life, I encourage you to continue learning, embrace new challenges, and remember the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, and that success is not measured by what you achieve, but by the impact you make on the world around you. So it's with immense pride that we see you graduate today. And though you may be leaving us, we hope you will continue to contribute to Strathclyde, because it's through the involvement of our alumni that we can provide a first-class education student experience for you. So we now ask that you think of those who will follow you. Finally, I'd like to thank the faculty and staff of Strathclyde for their unwavering commitment to excellence and for their dedication to helping our graduates achieve their full potential. And to the families and friends of our graduates, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement, and also for being so vocal during the graduations. Thank you. In conclusion, I'd like to congratulate you once again on this momentous achievement. The University of Strathclyde has equipped you with the tools you need to thrive in the years ahead, and I have no doubt that you'll make us proud. So go forth with confidence, with purpose, and with the knowledge that you're capable of great things. I wish you every success in the future. Thank you. I now declare this congregation closed, and I would now like to invite you to join the academic procession and ask families and friends to remain upstanding until the procession has left the building, and then join us in the learning and teaching buildings up the hill for refreshments. Please be upstanding.